you can't even unzip this without Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Delana and you are watching Brwngirlluxe. Today's video is actually going to be a follow-up video to the most popular video on my channel, which is my top 5 luxury handbags. That video has hit 5,000 views. Woo! So that does make that video the most viewed video on my channel. So it was only right that I brought back a follow-up video for you all. Now, this video is going to be really fun. Now, I will say I didn't pre-plan anything. So this is kind of going to just see how it goes, see what, we come up with. But what I want to do is rate my top 5 luxury handbags on a scale from 1 to 5, right? So this is going to include the pros and the cons of my top 5 luxury handbags. These are my forever bags, but y'all know everything has something, right? Or maybe not. So I want to go ahead and see how I would rank these particular bags and share it with you all, because I didn't do that in that video. I didn't rank them like top 1, top 2, but based on today's video, we are going to be able to determine what bag is close to perfect, because I would say nothing is perfect, so close to perfect. So we're gonna start with my everyday handbag, my old faithful, my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini. So y'all know I love this bag. This is a bag that can be taken out in any weather. This is a bag that's useful in multiple different ways. It can be carried on your back. It can be carried crossbodies. It can be carried top handle. This bag has a ton of different benefits, but there are some cons. So all bags are starting out at 5, right? So we're going to work our way down and take points off based on, what we find wrong. The first thing I'm calling out about this bag that's definitely a con is this itty bitty pocket right here. This, you can't even unzip this without putting in a lot of force, right? It's pointless. And even if you can get this open super easy, y'all, what's going in here? Okay, besides maybe a little lip gloss, chapstick, what is going in here? And because you have to do so much to get to it, I'm not putting nothing in there. I have never used this. I think I opened this when I got this bag, and I have not opened it since. So over 2 years ago. Y'all, this is a fail right here. This is a complete fail. They could have either did without this or figured out some kind of way to make this more useful. Then you all know I have the original Palm Springs Mini. So this bag does have the hidden zipper. Y'all already know about how it can get caught up and cause damage. I don't know how, but there's a little tear, little rip. You probably cannot see it. I don't think I did this, y'all. I think my husband may have done this, because I'm always like, babe, grab this for me or bring this to me. I feel like one day he was opening this and he was moving too fast and it got caught. That's what I think. But I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna put it all on him. It really could have been me, but somehow, some way, I feel like he may have had something to do with that. But look, don't tell him I said that. So that's one of the things. So they did fix this. So this is something that can no longer technically be a true con, because they have fixed this. They do have the more visible zipper now. So that issue should be resolved. Then the next thing is the tarnishing hardware. Now this is going to happen on, these bags. It's not real gold, so it's going to happen. I would say it's happened a little more than I would like on this particular bag. It could be because this is an everyday bag. I just feel like on my other brand bags that have gold, my YSL bags, I don't notice that. So I don't know if it's just whatever LV uses, not really sure, but that to me can be annoying, and it's definitely around the top part. It's extremely noticeable for me. Again, if you're far away from me, you wouldn't notice it, but for me, I can tell that. So that's something that's a little bit annoying to me. The inside, the only thing I would say, and I do have it stuffed because I'm using this bag right now. The only thing I would say on the inside, y'all, is that the inside of the bag being black. I don't know what other color they would have chosen, so I don't think that's a complete fail. I just think sometimes you're in here looking like, hey, what's inside? Like, that can be a little bit annoying. So in my opinion, that could be a little bit of a con. Other than that, there are no cons to me. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna take a quarter off for this because this is kind of big, right? This is a big issue. I'm gonna take off for mine, right? So if you have the newer Palm Springs Mini, that's not an issue for you. But for me, the zipper issue here, I'm gonna take off another quarter. The tarnishing, I am taking off a quarter for that as well. The inside, I will not take anything off for that. So in my opinion, we are down 0.75. So I am giving my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini a 4.25 on the scale rating of 5. So 5 is the highest. This bag is getting a 4.25. That is not bad, you all. That's not bad at all. But, you know, for it to be a favorite of mine, really in my eyes, if I'm just, you know, going off of like how I feel about this bag in general, it's a 5. But when we really get into the technicality of things, it's a 4.25. So 4.25 for the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini. So the next bag we're gonna get into from my top 5 luxury handbags video is my Gucci Dionysus wallet on chain handbag. Now, this bag is gorgeous. I love it so much, but you know, there's a few little cons here and there. So let's get into them. Now, I wouldn't say the strap is a con. I love this like gunmetal silver. This is fine. When you open it up, this is what it looks like on the inside. So you do have 8 card slots in the back, 8 card slots in the front. And I'm just gonna undo the strap. So for me, the first thing I'm just like with this is, why did y'all need to put 18 card slots? Especially since you can put more than 1 card in each slot. That to me is kind of pointless. They could have did something a little differently with the front part. I don't know if taking this out would have just made it better, but yeah, I don't know. That's something that just like doesn't make sense to me. I'm not gonna take many points off for it, but I just feel like, what is the point of 18 card slots? Then on the inside, let me see if I can even show it to you all. This little like brown part here, this, I don't know why, but this is giving me like cheapy vibes. Like, to me, maybe they could have like made this like velvety or suede. I mean, I guess if they had did it suede, it may cause more like getting dirty, I guess. So maybe that's why they didn't do that. I'm not like crazy about it. Then this little zipper pull here, I'm just like, why doesn't it say like Gucci or have some type of detail to it? It's just very like plain, simple. It's not bad, but it's not like anything super duper special. The inside, I mean, I don't have any complaints about that. Now you can see here on this tan, this can get a little bit dirty, which I do have some marks. I need to wipe those off, but this can get a bit dirty. I almost wish this was like, I don't know, like a more like a grained leather almost, instead of more of this smoother. It's smoother, I would say. Yeah, it's more of a smoother leather. So like the leather here, I would say maybe this should have been grained to make the bag even more carefree. The magnetic closure, is this one really? See, no, this one's not a magnetic closure. You have to put this in there. So that's another thing. This part could have been a magnetic closure instead of me having to like press it in. So that's another like con for me. Other than that, I don't have much else to say negative about this bag. I love the strap. It's very long, so no matter your size, you're gonna be able to wear this crossbody. Unless you're 6'2", you're gonna be able to wear this crossbody with no problems on your shoulders, doubled up. I think you can do a lot with it. For me, this bag, I'm going to give it a, because of the magnetic closure, all of the extra card slots, the side being this like smooth leather, I think I'm going to give this bag a 4.5. I think this bag is just coming in at a better rating than the Louis Vuitton bag, mainly because this bag just, it's not a lot to it, so it's not too much that could be like a fail. I love that this is that canvas, so you can take it out in any weather. I have for sure, and nothing is wrong with it. It shows no wear and tear. The metal, nothing looks like chipped or messed up. So yeah, I'm gonna give this bag a 4.5 out of 5 stars because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So our next bag is the Givenchy Mini Antigona handbag. Now I will be honest, this bag does not have a lot of cons. For me, it's a top handle bag. Y'all know I love that. It comes with a strap. I don't have it out right now, but I love the strap. But y'all know it's a con with the strap, so that's one of the cons that I have. So as you can see on this bag, you have to connect the strap right in these openings, right? And sometimes the straps fall off. Usually it only happens on one side, but if you're like in the mall shopping, carrying it on your shoulder and that falls off, you're gonna be like very upset. That particular con does not bother me a lot because I don't carry the strap very often. When I'm carrying this, I'm usually carrying it just top handle. I have not pulled the strap out in forever. So that's not a huge con, so I am not gonna take a lot of points off because for me, it's not a huge con. The second con I have with this bag is that the inside of the bag has this black interior. So it's like a black linen. Y'all, this bag, the opening is not that wide, so that's another con. You gotta really work it, okay? So when you're going in here and grabbing stuff, sometimes it can like hurt your hand because it's not opening that wide. And then the inside is completely black. So I say this bag is like the little black hole because you're like looking in here, you can't find anything. That's definitely a con, y'all. That's a con. And I'm gonna have to take a quarter off for that because that's a big con to me. So I would take a quarter off for this opening, including the inside of the black. So we're taking a quarter off, so we're down to 4.75. I am gonna take off 1.5 for this because again, this is not a huge con for me, but for someone else it may be. For me, it's not a huge con. So I'm only taking off 0.15 for that. I like the feet, so I don't have anything to say negative about that. I love the black box leather. I have nothing to say about that. I have carried this bag several times. It ain't a scratch, a bump, a lump, or nothing on this bag. So we are going to give the Givenchy Mini Antigona out of 5 stars. I am giving it 4.60. So we took off a quarter for the inside and the zipper, like the opening, so that's all like 1, and we took off 0.15 for the strap issue. But again, not a big issue if you don't ever carry it, so just keep that in mind. So 4.60 is what we are going to give the Givenchy Mini Antigona handbag. The next bag is one of my faves, and it is the YSL Mini Cassandra handbag. Now y'all know how I feel about this bag. I really love it, but it still has some cons. So let's get into them. First off, let me grab the strap, okay? And I don't know why I even have it in this plastic still, but we're gonna take it out. I should have brought the Givenchy strap, y'all, but forgive me on that. I don't feel like grabbing that one out too. But here is the strap. The strap on this bag is very flimsy to me. It does not feel of the quality that the bag is. So for me, this bag, this like strap is absolutely bogus. Like it's not giving the luxe vibes that the bag gives. So I have to take a whole quarter off for this because most people, right, are going to want the strap and carry it. I feel like most people, I'm just someone that doesn't really care, but most people want the strap. It feels very flimsy, very, very flimsy. The leather doesn't feel the best. It doesn't feel the same as the bag, which is really crazy to me. So I am knocking a quarter off for that. Then we get down here to these feet. A lot of people don't like these feet. I don't have a big gripe with them, but I can see why. They definitely are not the fanciest feet for a $2,000 bag, a bag that's over $2,000. So I'm gonna take off 0.15 for this as well. So we're down to 4.60 on this bag. Then let's get into this closure. Now the closure is a really, really cute effect about the bag, but y'all, sometimes you will think it's closed, right? And it's not. So that's not all the way in there. But you will think it's sometimes closed and the bag flops open. That's happened to me a couple of times. And no, it's not fun. So I am going to take a quarter off for that. So what is that? 2 quarters, so 4.5 plus 1.5. So we're down to 4.35 on this bag. Inside, let's see. See, no, I don't have anything to call out on the inside of this bag. It's just black, it's leather, it's nice. Like, I have nothing to say about any of that. I love the feel of the leather, feels good. I love this bronzy gold hardware. So for me, the issues is that strap being trash, because that's the best way to put it. The feet being and then having sometimes issues with opening. See right there, it's not closed. So if you put too much in this handbag, it's not gonna close all the way. So you need to be careful with this. This is a mini bag, so don't put the whole world in it. Otherwise, it's not gonna be as closed all the way, and you're gonna have some issues with that. So keep that in mind. That brings us to 4.35, and this is one of my favorites, y'all. But it got some cons. It really has some cons, and you know, I have to be honest with you all because again, we are doing a rating. So the YSL Mini Cassandra bag gets a 4.35 from me. So we are moving into our final bag. So our final bag, y'all, this might have the highest rating. So let's get into it. So it is the YSL Kate bag in the small size. Now y'all know I'm a big fan of this bag. I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous bag, right? Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. From a con standpoint, y'all, I'm looking and I'm not taking, like, this is the thing, y'all, you can't take off a bag being small, like making that a con, because I bought the small size. So therefore I knew that. So that's not anything I can take off. I am not having any issues with the black hardware. Nothing on the strap has chipped. Everything looks amazing. The inside of the bag looks amazing. Look at there, it's black, it's fine. I don't mind the black inside. Again, what color would they have made it? Something else may have not worked. Then it has that magnetic closure, so that I really like. This is a crossbody shoulder bag, so there is no feet. And then of course, like, you have your Saint Laurent detail across the grommets. Y'all, this bag has no cons to me. The strap is a really nice length. Now, someone may say they would take points off for the strap, but on me, and y'all know I'm not no skinny girl, on me this hits at a great length. Like, I'm short, but I'm not super small. So lengthwise, this hits fine on me. Someone that's a little bigger than me may feel like the length is a little bit short, but even that, I can't take points off for that, because to me, it works great for me. And then again, if you can't wear a crossbody, you still can wear a shoulder, you still can double up the strap, so you still can do multiple things with it. Y'all, we have our winner. So the YSL Kate for me. Now, someone else may find a con. I'm really looking, and I've had this bag a lot longer than some of these others. Yeah, no cons. So the YSL Kate in the small size is receiving a 5-star rating. That is making this the best bag from a 1 to 5 standpoint. This is the best bag. And you know what? I'm not surprised, because again, the flaws with the other bags are very, like, noticeable, right? So they're not anything that you're not gonna not notice, right? With this bag, I don't see anything at first glance. If you think this bag has a con, you've had this bag, whatever, leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think the cons are. I don't have any cons for it. I have to be 100% honest with you all. I have no cons for it. So if you have one, let me know down below. But this is the best bag out of my top 5. This is the best rated bag at a 5-star. And y'all, I love this bag, so I'm not mad at it. I try to give it a little break every now and again because I can get carried away with this. But 5 stars, okay? 5 stars. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. This was really, really fun to do. If you would like me to go ahead and do some more like rate my bags, let me know in the comments what bags you want to see me rate. If there's some particular ones you've seen in my collection that you want me to go through and rate. But that wraps up this video. I do appreciate all of your love and support. Please do not forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I'll see you all in the next one.